10 insane facts about the Bermuda Triangle. The infamous Devil's Triangle has lived up to its enigmatic reputation over centuries of mysterious happenings. This curious natural phenomenon remains a mystery, which has earned it countless names like Limbo of the Lost or the Hoodoo Sea. However, to most, it is the Bermuda Triangle, an imaginary triangular stretch of water in the Atlantic Ocean known to swallow ships and vanish planes. In today's video, we are going to uncover 10 shocking facts about one of the most terrifying places in the world, the Bermuda Triangle. Number 10. Vanished into thin air. Estimates have been made to determine the exact number of ships and airplanes that have mysteriously vanished in the Bermuda Triangle. Although the precise number is yet to be determined, the most correlating estimate is 50 ships and 20 airplanes. What's more astonishing is there has not been a recovery of the wreckage of many of these missing ships and airplanes. As to where these ships and airplanes are, no one truly knows. I guess one can say that they all vanished into thin air. Number 9. Mysterious disappearance. Picture this. A massive ship sets out to sail on a good day from Brazil to Baltimore through the Bermuda region, carrying 10,800 tons of manganese ore with about 309 crew members on board. Not long after it sets off on its journey, the ship's communication goes radio silent. Any signs of the ship were completely wiped. This was an all too familiar story for the ship known as the USS Cyclops, probably one of the most petrifying of the mysterious happenings related to the Devil's Triangle is the disappearance of the USS Cyclops. Reputed one of the Navy's biggest fuel ships with a 165-meter length, the USS Cyclops has been the single largest loss of life in the history of the US Navy. The infamous tragedy raised many questions. Experts wondered why the Cyclops never sent out an SOS distress call despite being equipped for such situations. What's more puzzling is that despite an extensive search, no wreckage was found. Cyclops made it to the list of more than 100 ships and planes to have mysteriously vanished in the Bermuda Triangle. Is there a supernatural explanation? Number 8. Witchcraft. This can only be sorcery. During the holiday seasons in Miami, 1967, two adventurous hearts decided to explore the alluring ambience of the Atlantic Ocean and enjoy the wonderful views of Miami's Christmas lights on a cabin cruiser named Witchcraft. They left Miami on the 23-foot luxury yacht, never to be found. Did Witchcraft vanish? After departing just 1 mile from shore, the Coast Guard received a call from the captain stating that his ship had hit something. There were no signs of any ship having been stranded or even present there previously. In addition, this is not even the most intriguing part of the story. This particular cruiser, Witchcraft, was reputed to be unsinkable, not to mention numerous life-saving devices present aboard. None of them were used, and the ship was gone, never to be found. Blink, and you just might miss it. Thick clouds gather, and heavy rain falls as the storm gains speed and moves over the ocean. These storms get stronger as they move over ocean waters. If you are in Bermuda and you see this happening, go the other way, because it just might be Hurricane Alley. Hurricane Alley has lived up to its formidable reputation with records of extremely violent and unexpected storms, which build up and disappear at lightning speeds. Did you know that in the past 5 decades, the Bermuda Triangle has had 79 hurricanes, including 26 major ones? Number 6. Unacknowledged. Despite the several speculations of mystical tales, paranormal episodes of disappearances, stories of evil spirits, time portals, or aliens, the Bermuda Triangle remains unacknowledged. Surprised? Well, here's why. Feel free to go back to your geography class and locate the Bermuda Triangle mapped out. That is very unlikely. The Bermuda Triangle does not appear on any world maps, and the U.S. Board on Geographic Names does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an official region of the Atlantic Ocean and does not maintain an official file on the area. Typically, the triangle apexes are usually considered Bermuda, Miami, Florida, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. Talk about an imagined perception of pattern where it actually does not exist. Number 5. Can you smell gas? There has been a scientific discovery of large concentrations of methane gas in this area due to decomposing sea organisms trapped in the ocean floor. The methane accumulates due to the super concentrated methane ice. If a pocket of this ice ruptures, the gas surges up and erupts on the surface without warning. This gas concentration wreaks a lot of havoc on instruments on deck for ships and boats. Magnetic vortices, as well as hot and cold current, could create electromagnetic gymnastics, affecting affecting instruments and vehicles. Number 4. The Lost City of Atlantis. Welcome to the Lost City of Atlantis. Atlantis has a clear origin in fiction, and several fictional works have referred to it. However, many people over centuries have claimed that there must be some truth behind the myth, speculating about where Atlantis would be found. Among these theories, Atlantis was a real continent located off the Bahamas that had fallen victim to the notorious Bermuda Triangle. According to legend and speculation, the city of Atlantis generates special energy crystals and relies on its power. The theory is that these energy crystals have been altered, thereby sending out rays of energy that confuse navigation. Speaking of navigation, our next fact reveals something shocking and mind-blowing. Number 3. Don't rely on your compass. The Bermuda Triangle is one of only 2 places on Earth where a compass points to true north rather than magnetic north. The bizarre happenings in the Bermuda Triangle have been related to paranormal activities and the presence of aliens. Although scientific views have disputed this argument and offered logical explanations to the phenomenon, no one really knows the truth. Among the few proposed scientific explanations, the most popular theory is of electromagnetic interference that causes compass problems. This theory claims that there is a very high pull of the Earth's natural magnet which redirects the compass and other sophisticated equipment, and this allows them to take their intended route through the waters. If this compass variation is not compensated for, ships and planes could find themselves far off course. Number 2. Nerve-wracking depth. Did you know that the deepest point in the Atlantic Ocean is located in the Bermuda Triangle? The Puerto Rico Trench reaches a depth of 8,380 meters, that's 27,493 feet. At the Milwaukee depth, it is remarkably one of the deepest spots on Earth. Perhaps the underwater topography of this area could be a factor in the history of disappearances. It descends gently from a sloped continental shelf to an extremely deep drop-off. Some of the deepest trenches in the world are found in the area of the Bermuda Triangle. Ships or planes that sink into these deep trenches will probably never be found. Number 1. Bustling route. You must have imagined that the terrifying Bermuda Triangle, with countless mysterious happenings, would be one of the most deserted places in the world, right? Time to burst your bubble. The Bermuda Triangle is part of a bustling shipping route, with several vessels heading to America, Europe, and the Caribbean crossing through every day. According to Live Science, a third of all commercial and private-owned ships in the U.S. registered in the area are considered to be part of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the most high-traffic areas for amateur pilots and sailors, and is one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world. Therefore, many flights crisscross over the Bermuda Triangle, so it's clear that the area is not actively avoided. Statistically, more traffic leads to more accidents and disappearances. Sounds logical, right? Congrats on making it to the end of the video. Which of these discoveries did you find most intriguing? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button to get more mind-blowing facts and fascinating discoveries. Thanks for watching.